Hey, welcome to this Power Vinyasa Yoga Flow that targets the entire body. Before we begin, I'd like to ask that you please hit the subscribe button as it really supports the channel. Now, when you're ready, let's meet in a child's pose. Come into any variation of child's pose that suits you. Lower the forehead down onto the mat and then close down the eyes. Let's take just a few minutes here to settle onto our mat and arrive. If you'd like, you can set an intention for your practice, which can be physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual in nature. And if no intention comes to mind, then you might want to set an intention of gratitude. Gratitude to be able to practice, gratitude for your body, gratitude to be alive, and gratitude for all the beautiful things that you are yet to experience. Start to walk your hands off the right side of your mat and breathe into the left side body. Come back through center and then walk the hands off the left side of your mat. Hands come back towards the middle of the mat. Lower your forearms down onto the mat as well as your hips. And meet me in a Sphinx pose. In your Sphinx pose, pull the shoulders back and down, broaden out through the collarbones, shine the heart forward, and reach out through your toes. If you want to go a bit deeper into the back bend here, feel free to straighten your arms. And lower the forearms back down onto the mat if you were in seal. And then bring the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under, and then press yourself up into an upward dog. As we did in Sphinx pose, pull the shoulders back and down here and shine the heart forward. Take a deep inhale, exhale, send the hips up and back for downward dog. Inhale, shift forward through your high plank and then into an upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, ripple forward into an up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's hang out in downward dog for a few moments here. You can bring some movement into your down dog if you like. Come back to a static down dog and then ripple the hips back down towards the mat and meet me in a high plank. Clean up your high plank. So that means evenly distribute your weight throughout your palms. Press the mat away from you to round into your upper back. Externally rotate the upper arms and then tuck the tailbone under. Let's do a quick wrist warm up here. So shift forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now point the fingertips towards the long edge of your mat. Shift forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the fingertips towards the toes. Shift forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come back to a plank pose and then lower the forearms down onto the mat for forearm plank. Now draw the right knee to the right tricep, tap, extend the leg back. Draw the left knee to the left tricep, tap, extend the leg back. Right knee, right tricep, tap. Left knee, left tricep, tap. Do one more on each side on your own. Now let's all meet in forearm plank. Then lower the outer edge of the right foot onto the mat and reach the left arm up for a side plank on the right. Lower the hips, let them hover just above the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Great job. Come back to forearm plank. And then bring the outer edge of the left foot down onto the mat and reach the right arm up. Press the hips forward and lift them up. Now lower the hips down towards the mat, let them hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Great job. Now bring the right forearm back down onto the mat. Straighten the arms and then send the hips up and back for down dog. Start to walk the feet behind the hands. And then slowly, one vertebra at a time, rise up into Tadasana, mountain pose. On your next inhale, reach your palms overhead. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float the feet back into Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, shine the heart forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step or float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms overhead, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float the feet back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot steps between the hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, come back to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Step or float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the arms, bend the knees, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, shine the heart forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Flip the left heel in to face the right for horse pose. Now straighten the legs. Extend the arms out beside you for 5-pointed star. Lift the heels. Palms touch overhead. Lower the heels. Bring the hands back down to the heart for horse. Let's do 2 more of those. Come up to 5-pointed star. Lift the heels. Palms touch. Rising star. Lower the heels. Hands come down to the heart for horse. 1 more. 5-pointed star. Rising star. Horse. Great job. And now rotate the back heel towards the back of your mat again. Straighten the back leg. Right toes face the front of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, horse pose. Straighten the legs, extend the arms. 5-pointed star. Lift the heels. Palms touch overhead. Rising star. Come back down to horse. 5-pointed star. Rising star. Horse. 1 more. 5-pointed star. Rising star. Horse. Back heel faces towards the back of the mat. Front toes faces the front. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Step or float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms overhead. Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Great job. Let's keep going. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float the feet back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, horse. Inhale, five-pointed star. Lift the heels, palms touch overhead. Rising star. Lower back to horse. Now bring the right hand next to the right foot. Reach the left arm to the right. Come back to horse. Left hand comes inside the left foot. Reach the right arm over. Come back to horse. Back to five-pointed star. Lift the heels, palms touch overhead. Rising star. Back to horse. Right hand inside right foot. Reach the left arm over. Back to horse. Left hand inside left foot. Reach the right arm over. Back to horse. Five-pointed star. Rising star. Horse. Stretch to the right. Come back to horse. Stretch over to the left. Come back to horse. Great job. Left heel, pivot to face the back of the mat again. Right toes face the front. Inhale, reach the palms overhead. Exhale, chaturanga. Let's all meet in a down dog. And then inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot steps deep between the hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, horse. Come to five-pointed star. Lift the heels, palms touch. Three, rising star. Come back down to horse. Right hand comes inside the right foot. Reach the left arm over. Come back to horse. Left hand comes inside left foot. Reach the right arm over. Back to horse. Five-pointed star. Rising star. Horse. Right foot inside, or right hand inside right foot. Horse. Left hand inside left foot. Horse. Five-pointed star. Rising star. Horse. Bend over to the right. Come back to horse. Bend over to the left. Come back to horse. Five-pointed star. Rising star. Horse. Right hand inside right foot. Horse. Left hand inside left foot. Horse. Good job. Right heel pivots to face the back of the mat. Left toes pivot to face the front of the mat. Inhale. Come back to warrior one. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step, float the feet behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Great job. Now lower the hips down towards the mat. Bring the palms to the heart and then lengthen out through the spine for Malasana. Release the hands, bring the feet and the knees closer together, and then lower the knees down onto the mat. Come up into a kneeling pose, bring the hands to the lower back, engage the quads, shift the hips forward, lift the chest and gaze up for camel pose. If you feel any discomfort in your lower back, then squeeze your glutes tighter. And if you still feel any discomfort, then please come out of the posture. Exhale, release, come back to a yogi squat. Let's do that one more time. Lower the knees down onto the mat. Bring the hands either to the lower back or onto the heels. If you bring your hands onto your heels, then the back bend will be a bit deeper. Engage the quads, press the hips forward, lift the chest, gaze up and breathe. Exhale, release, come back to a yogi squat. And then lower your butt down onto the mat. Bring your hands behind you with your fingertips facing forward. Shift the hips closer to the heels. And then gently bend into the elbows for a shoulder stretch. Exhale, release your back all the way down onto the mat. Draw the heels closer to the hips, bring the knees together, and then lower the knees off the right side of your mat. Right hand comes onto the outer left knee, and then extend the left arm away from you. Release, knees come back up through center, and then lower the knees off the left side of your mat. Left hand comes onto the outer right knee, and then extend the right arm away from you. Come back up through center. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. And meet me in Savasana. Let's stay in Savasana for 2 minutes. Bring some movement into the hands and the feet. Keep the eyes closed as you roll over onto one side and then press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Bring the hands wherever is comfortable. Lengthen out through the spine. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and slightly lower the chin. Let's take just 2 minutes here to pay attention to our breath. Bring the hands to the heart. Rub the palms together. Place the palms over the eyes. Open the eyes and lower the hands. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel by clicking right right over here. And then you might want to check out this video the next time you practice. Thanks again. I hope to see you